And welcome to Aldon's Fight Reviews. Hey there, fight fans, and welcome to my new channel. I don't have any, or I have maybe 2 or 3 subscribers, but thank you for watching. I'll be talking all things boxing, also deviating into other fighting arts as well. So, what do we have at the moment? What do we have that's current? We've already watched Usyk v Tyson Fury 2, and we saw Usyk watch. I've watched the video again. I've rewatched the fight. And yeah, Usyk did take it. He did win the fight. Originally, I thought it was a bit closer, and I thought Tyson may have pinched it, or Tyson was a bit closer. The punches were cleaner from Usyk, and yeah, Tyson did put up a good show, a better show than fight 1. And I want to wish him all the best in his retirement. And he did try it, and he did put up a good fight. Sometimes people, they kind of don't match in their styles don't match, and if he fought somebody who'd beaten Usyk, he may have Tyson may have beaten them. It just means that their styles didn't kind of match, and Tyson be against somebody else, and it'd be a completely different story. The same with all fighters. Some people have their preferences. Some people like boxing up a taller opponent. Some people like boxing down, feel more comfortable. They can relax a bit more. So there are different reasons why a fighter can lose like that. It's the fight game. So what would we have? What would we have in the bare knuckle world? The bare knuckle world. Shall I call it? More of the offshoot world, the YouTube world.
All right, total lines, gentlemen. Back up a little bit there, please. Ready, sir. Ready, sir. Look up.
The bell, round number 1. Blue trunks for the champion from the United States, Dave Lundell. White trunks for the challenger from England, Danny Christie.
Lundell usually does a great job of, he's not going to fight when he fights when he wants to fight. That's why he's been so successful.
Lundell, as you see, a southpaw. Christie an orthodox. Christie staying very active with that lead left hand. He's a step in, rear left hand from Lundell. Lundell on the level chain. It's the entry. To the inside. Southpaw. Big touchdown to the body overhead. There goes Danny Christie.
And he did lose, but he is a very good fighter. Was I'd say, very good amateur fighter. Probably could have turned pro. Maybe not got to the top in the pro world. Who knows? But certainly in the bare knuckle world, he did. So it suited him more. Suited his rugged style. And you've got to have a certain sort of metal in you to resist those punches that come in from bare knuckle.
That's the big punch. You have that right hand versus southpaw.
Duck under from Millar. Lever on the turn. Back to the center circle.
Whoever can step outside that lead foot has a straight shot right down the pipe.
Christie from the orthodox stance. You see Millar in the southpaw stance. And knockdown number 1.
But he gets a lot of cuts around the eyes, but people who fight bare knuckle do. So there isn't a soft glove. He has fought glove fights before, and he's fought bare knuckle, so he's very experienced. But he did kind of retire, but he feels that he needs a goal, so he has a goal at the moment. So he is taking on in the bare knuckle world, and this is a fight promotion from Bad to the Bone, and it's put up from Stefan, who is the director for Bad to the Bone. So this, I don't know, it could be a good fight, and it's Danny Christie v Brett May. Now Brett May is a lot bigger than Danny, a lot heavier than Danny.
Alright, I'll say my piece here, yeah? I shouldn't be reacting to every single situation you see online, because you're always going to get trolls, and you're always going to get hatred, no matter what you do. Like I said, yeah? But no one more persecuted in this world than Jesus Christ, yeah? And look how that turned out. Now everyone prays and asks for his forgiveness. You know what I mean? And so they should. You know what I mean? That's that, yeah. But I'll say one thing here, yeah. When I'm going through my YouTube and my Facebook here, people trying to do dirty. Listen to me now. Listen to me very carefully, yeah. I mean this. I'm being very deadly serious with you, yeah. I've come out of jail, yeah, out of here with the weight of death on my dad's shoulders on me, yeah, and I've changed my life around. I'm making honest money. I'm getting paid honest money. Obviously, off the social media platforms, I'm getting honest listen, get this in your head, 5-figure fights, money fights. So me and Danny on this one, no one has to know our money, but 5 figures minimum. And on the next one, it's a 6 figures minimum. You know what I mean? What I've already put in place. You know what I mean?
There was talk of a fight between Brett May and Paul Venice. That didn't happen. People say for different reasons. Some people say Brett backed down, didn't want to know. Other reasons, it could be money, because the BKFC didn't quite want the WWF style of Brett May coming in where he did before. He had a little play around with Paul Venice and put Balaclava on. It's a bit dangerous because you just come out unlicensed from prison and you've got to behave yourself. And he was he was waiting outside a hotel for Paul Venice, who was staying at this hotel, and he wasn't really at that hotel. He was just making out. It was just pretending. It was just a promotion sort of world. And I don't know if Paul was playing along with it really. So the BKFC heard about this, and they kind of maybe, I don't know, we don't want someone like that. But we can't rule it out in the future, especially if Brett puts up a good fight on this card with Danny. So the money's been put down by both fighters, so it isn't only money they receive via tickets. They've actually put money down, winner takes all. So Stephanie's holding bets from both of the fighters. Fight-wise, put down in the comments what you think, who you think is going to win. Brett May has got the power, he's got the speed, he's very quick off the mark. He comes in, he hasn't had many fights that I've seen, but he's had fights on the street. He's also had some fights that we haven't seen, but the ones we have, there's been, I think I've seen 2 or 3 of them. The last one he had, he got poked in the eye or something, so he had to retire. Some people see that as weak. I don't, because they're in that ring. And the guy who was fighting, he was a lot bigger than him, and it was, yeah, so, I don't know. He won the other fight, he knocked somebody out. Bit of an unknown guy, guy with size again. But he's explosive. So if he comes at Danny thick and fast, anything can happen in that world. And he gets one of his punches off to Danny's jaw. With that sort of power, Danny could go down and out. However, if Danny can avoid those punches to start with, covers up, comes in and out, he could win. Can't see him winning by knockout because of the weight difference. But I could see him winning on points. That's a possibility. In and out all the time, annoying and frustrating Brett. And that could happen. I would say that they're both strong fighters. I'm a bit confused of whether fighters are actually drug tested, because it's seen, as in some bodybuilding contests, it's seen as fair game that they take PEDs. I don't understand this to myself. I come from a background that's cheating, never taken them in my life. Not that I've been a fighter. I was a kiddie fighter. And I chose a different sport. But I still was in a family of fighters. My brother, he was more the fighting man, so I know quite a bit about the fighting world. And I did karate for quite a while, but only as a kiddie. But you do learn that karate is like a dance. Karate is like a dance compared with boxing. And I wouldn't say you could beat up 10 people like Bruce Lee used to in karate. you can do lots of kata and you've got a good memory for moves. But in boxing, that's more of a defensive sport, not as defensive as grappling in my view. But there. Anyway, thank you for watching. We do look forward to this fight. I'll certainly be watching. Will I be going there? I think it's up north somewhere. It's a long, long way to go for me. I'm down south. But we'll keep an eye on what's going on. Brett's enjoying the videos and the to and fro, and I enjoy that, Stefan, not so much. Am I right, Stefan? You don't enjoy that so much. But there we go. May I take this opportunity as well? Another YouTube channel, the All or Nothing podcast, with Paul and the late Rodders. My condolences to the family of Rodders. I know it's a little bit late now, but yeah, it is awful when people get the big C, as Rodders did. And he was, he's very strong in the end. Very, very strong-minded. But it did get to him. It was riddled around his body, unfortunately, and it was really quick. It was really quick from when we all found out what was happening. So my condolences. Anyway, thank you for watching, and remember, keep fighting through life, guys. Thank you very much.
Very aggressive, just like he said he'd be.
Straight right hand. Onslaught of punches. Push initiated by Rob Cunningham.
He just keeps coming every time he's coming with that big left hook.
See the entry left hook. No answer right now for Cunningham defensively from that left hook of man, just like that on cue.
Cunningham needs to get off first right now. You know exactly what's coming.
Hook to the body this time on the entry. The club again. There's that left hook and the lockdown punches from May. Cunningham playing a lot of defense here in round number one. Now Cunningham rights to the body. 60 seconds remaining for round number one.
Cunningham needs to step forward and really put that right hand out there so that he can go straight down the pipe. Down like he can, but he hasn't won the control.
Rights to the body, now to the head from Cunningham.
Sit back.
Group Glenn getting a good work rate in. We're just in round number one. 40 seconds remaining in this opening round. See the trickle of blood on the head from Cunningham.
Sean, a lot of these guys haven't had fights where you're allowed to finish. So I think it's